Bro, the cost of living is insane right now. Like, what are we doing? I swear before COVID.
Hey friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, we'll be talking about the cost of living in America is making people give up. So I've put the videos together so that you watch and learn. I'll be back to share my 2 cents.
Bro, the cost of living is insane right now. Like, what are we doing? I swear before COVID in my area, $20 an hour was like, you balling, you good. Now, people that making $20 an hour, I'm like, man, how are they surviving? Like, this is insane. Fast food places are paying $20 an hour now. So $20 an hour is the new $10 an hour. Obviously, all of this is relative to where you live. So my $20 an hour where I live in Northern Virginia may be your $16 an hour, or maybe your $30 an hour. It all really depends on where you live. Like, I can't be the only one that sees this stuff. Like, I can't be the only one that understands what's going on. And it honestly worries me that there's some people out there that make less than that. Like, think about the people out there that's making minimum wage. Like, probably have to work 2 or 3 jobs just to make up for, a livable income. It's insane. Comment down below, right before COVID, what was that amount, that hourly rate where you lived, where you was like, man, if you make $20 an hour, or if you make such and such an hour, you good, you chilling, you making good money. What was that number for y'all? Comment down below and let me know. It's important that y'all do that because people can see, like, wow, once upon a time, $15 an hour was actually decent.
Like, is this a sign that we're in an economic crash? $6 for a bag of chips, and we're in the high desert. This is supposed to be cheap. How much is it for these pennies? Probably about $6 too. $4 for a bag of Cheetos. 2 for $7. Everything here is expensive.
Hey, you guys don't have
Look at this. $6.30 for a protein shake. Almost $2 for water. Crazy.
But I'm making the most money I ever had my entire life. My husband and I, between the two of us, gross, make like over $80,000 a year. And if you told me a few years ago that $80,000 a year was not going to be enough for a family of 4.
I make more than what I made back in 2015. But I am still literally living paycheck to paycheck.
I have to work 60 hours a week and make $80,000 a year to make ends meet. That's insane. I can't even begin to wrap my head around it.
Financially, I don't understand anymore. I don't understand how I make $34 an hour and I can't function. I can't function. I can't pay my bills.
So we're in Target, and this is what we got for shopping. That's right, so all these little bits and pieces here. It's not really that much, very short, small checkout. And we'll let you know how much it costs in just a second. Right, so we're in the car, we've got our groceries. So, for those items, really wasn't that big of a selection, but it wasn't $100. Wasn't $200, wasn't even $300. It was actually $337. Take a look.
Things I had to give up because I can no longer afford them. Getting my hair dyed, literally at all. Highlights, forget about it. Getting my nails done, if you can't tell. Buying things for my friends. I used to be the kind of friend that would, like, I don't know, just buy small things. Like, oh, I'll buy that for you, you know? Forget that. I can't even do that for myself now. I used to be a Starbucks every day or like every other day type of person. Now I go like once every 3 weeks and it's a treat. Going to Target for fun, like as an activity. Like I used to just be like, let's go to Target and like buy something cute, like buy a little pack of earrings. Nope. I do not go in there unless I have a mission and I make a list. I'm in and out. Girl dates, like where you would go shopping and then like go to Starbucks and like get something to eat. Like now, like me and my friends are like going out and we're like, so like, you want to go to McDonald's? Chick-fil-A? Like, you have to be rich to go to Chick-fil-A now. I don't even like Chick-fil-A. Like, their salads, their wraps, their ice cream, and their fries. And I can't even do that now because the salads are like $10. Driving around for fun. Like, I don't know if anybody, like, that was a hobby for anyone. It was for me, especially in the fall. Like, I drive around the mountains, like, just for fun. Can't do that anymore. Gas is too expensive. Name brand clothing has always been, like, a luxury to me. But, like, now, I literally can't tell you the last time I bought like something Nike brand new. I can't tell you. I thrift everything. I can't afford it. And then nice makeup. I used to be the kind of person that would like go to Sephora like twice a month or Ulta and like buy like a nice high quality makeup. I literally cannot tell you the last time I bought like quality makeup. Like, not that drugstore isn't quality. I actually prefer drugstore now because I'm used to it. But, you know, sometimes you want to splurge on an eyeshadow palette. I have not done that since probably 2016. Shopping at TJ Maxx or Home Goods in general, like, it is fun shopping. Like, you can't tell me you're going in specifically to find something at TJ Maxx and you ever actually find it. Like, it's all just fun shopping, which is great. I can't do that.
The way the cost of living has gone up is fucking crazy. A 1-bedroom apartment is damn near $2,000 a month, which is crazy. Like, what? Food is steady going up. And it's just like, damn, what do y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to live on the street in a box and, you know, eat out the garbage and drink my spit? Because at this point, that's what I'm finna fucking do. Because, no, I'm not finna pay for no $2,000 apartment and I'm barely in it, motherfucker. Because I'm always at work trying to keep the motherfucker. So, I don't know.
The majority of people are in debt. Mortgage underwriter here for the past 17 years, and I review people's income, assets, and credit. The amount of debt load that people carry is very high. Also, another thing is, please note that sometimes people who look like they are the wealthiest and have the most material things, boats, expensive vacation, luxury, everything, are the people that are in the most amount of debt and on the brink of losing it all or bankruptcy. And the people that sometimes have the most simple life, use cars, use clothes, or they don't look like anything extraordinary or glamorous, are the people that have the most wealth accumulated and saved. But aside from that, just from reviewing and currently reviewing loans, I also looked at a study in the Federal Reserve Q2 of 2023, and they reported that total American household debt was at $103,000 and $103,358 for Q2 of 2023 for total household debt. And the average used auto payment was $528. The average monthly new car payment was $729. And the average amount of debt per individual was $6,358. These figures are very high, and it is no surprise how some people are struggling right now to make ends meet, even if they have high incomes. So please don't ever feel like you are behind, because sometimes people that may look like they have a glamorous life may be in a worse position than people that don't have that. You are not behind in life, and it is hard for many people, even with a dual income or high income, to make ends meet, be able to save and plan ahead. So follow for more.
Can we do a story time on how the cost of living today can mess with you mentally? Just notice how everything's going up. Gas, groceries, rent, mortgage, just everything just going up. Our credit cards are up the roof. Like, APR rates just like high. And on top of that, some of us has kids, and some people pay daycare fees, after school fees, just additional fees. And now the government wants us to pay student loans back. But around this time, we got to be humble. Like, a lot of us got to be humble, because you never know what someone's going through. When everything is this high, it's a lot of people that is not happy because of the cost of living. Some people still getting paid the same. Some people haven't had raises in years. Some people have been wishing they found another job, but right now even the job market is hard. Anyway,
people are always saying that the average American makes $45,000 a year. Where does the average American work? I want to make $45,000 a year. Are you kidding me? The most I have ever made is $30,000 in a year. Where are these people working that they're making $45,000? Like, don't just tell me that they're making $45,000 a year. Where do they work? Is their job hiring? I need more details. Like, where are they getting these numbers from? I don't think I know anybody in my life who is making $45,000 a year. Like, that is insane. I think that's like the average, only because like there's literal billionaires who are making like so much in a year that like regular people, they're like, oh, the average is 45,000. The average person, I would say, probably makes like 30,000, like 35,000. Like, you're not making $45,000 an hour on like a $15 an hour fast food salary. Like, where are the people who are making $45,000 a year? Where are they working? Are they hiring? Tell me that, America!
That's a video, guys. I'm just here also to share my 2 cents, like what I think about today's video. Okay, the cost of living in America is making people give up. So there is one biggest thing that I want to talk about, which is very heavyweight on people's shoulder right now, and no one really talking about it with the depth it deserves. The cost of living in America has reached a breaking point, and it's breaking people along with it. Every day, someone is quietly giving up, not always in dramatic ways, but in small, painful ones. Giving up on dreams, on careers, on relationship, or even hoping for a better future. You look around and see in people's eyes the burnout, the exhaustion, the quiet sadness behind smiles. It's not just about money anymore, it's about survival. And surviving shouldn't feel like this. We were raised to believe that if we worked hard, we will live a good life. That hard work was the answer. But now people are working harder than ever, and all they're getting is less time, less peace, and less joy. Life has become a constant grind just to keep your head above water. People wake up anxious, commute to jobs they hate, come home too drained to leave, and then do it all over again. There is no room to breathe, no space to be. It's like we are on a train trail that keeps speeding up while the floor disappears underneath us. Once upon a time, there was a sense of stability in the idea of the middle class, a place where people could own homes, raise families, and retire in peace. Now that dream is vanishing. What used to be considered basic, a home, a car, a vacation on a wall, now feels luxury. People are downsizing, delaying families, and moving back in with parents. Not because they want to, but because they have no choice. They are not lazy, they're not irresponsible, they're exhausted from trying to make it in a system that keep moving the finish line. And the emotional and mental toll which is on people. That part doesn't get enough attention. The cost of stress for not knowing if you can cover your bills, the shame that comes from struggling even when you're trying to your best, the anxiety that becomes your constant companion. It wears you down. People stop dreaming, they stop planning for the future, they stop feeling excited about anything. It's not that they don't want to live fully, it's that they don't feel allowed to. Life shouldn't be a punishment because you're not worthy. One of the worst part of all of this is how isolating it feels. Everyone's struggling, but no one wants to admit it. Social media is full of people pretending they are thriving, while behind the scenes they are drowning in stress, in debt. We don't talk about it enough because there's still shame attached to struggle. But imagine if we are honest about how many of us feel defeated, how many of us are holding it together with debt, tape, and deep breathe. Maybe people would feel less alone. Maybe people would feel seen. This is not sustainable. The way we are living or surviving is not working. People are not lazy or entitled for wanting more than just the bare minimum. They are human, wanting rest, joy, stability, connection. Those are not luxuries. Those are basic human needs. And yet we have created a system where we are, even those are out of reach. For so many people, we are taught to hustle, to push through, to be grateful for what we have. But gratitude doesn't pay rent. Positive thinking doesn't fix burnout. And self care can't replace policy change. More and more young people are giving up before they are even started. They are watching their parents work into old age with nothing to show for it. They are skipping college because it leads to debt. Instead of opportunities, they are questioning whether they ever own a home or feel financially secure. And who can blame them? Why step onto a path that seems rigged from the start? When people feel like no matter how much effort they put in, the system is set up to fail them, they stop trying, and that's terrifying. Not because they're lazy, but because They're not right. Okay, they're right. Families are breaking down the pressure. Couples fight over bills. Parents cry in secret because they can't give their children what they deserve. Single parents isolated because they can't afford to build lives with anyone else. And even those who look like they are making it are often one emergency away from losing everything. It's not just individuals suffering, it's communities, it's generation. This is a societal problem, and pretending it's about individual failure, it's not on a wrong, it's cruel. But here's the thing, people are starting to push back quietly. Some are walking away from careers that are draining them, some are choosing simpler lives over the grind in small towns away from the chaos. Some are forming communities, battling, sharing resources, and creating their own vision of success. There's a quiet resistance growing. People are saying no more in whatever what they can. They're not giving up on life, they're giving up on a system that never worked for them. If you're watching this video and you feel like you're giving up, I just want to say this. You're not weak, you're not a failure, you're not reacting to a situation that was meant to help you thrive. You're doing your best in a world that asks too much and gives too much little. Your exhaustion is valid, your feelings are valid, and you're not alone in this. So we need to change, yes, but we also need companionship, connection, and honesty. So let's start there. Let's talk about this more. Let's stop pretending everything is fine, because the truth is too many people are quietly giving up. And if we don't acknowledge it, nothing will ever change in this life. So I came across a certain video where a passionist was explaining, okay, people are moving from this country going to another countries to survive. A lot of people have moved to Thailand to live in Thailand because life is affordable in Thailand. They can live on their pension there. This is so heartbreaking. These are the people who have worked their whole life. Now, because they're retired, they want to leave. They can't live in their own country. They are moving with to live in another country. Okay. And most of the videos which I came across again, guys, it was a lot of people are single. They're living in their apartment alone. They can't manage to date anymore. They can't manage to afford having children. Life is too expensive. And people are now saying, I don't know what to do. Okay. So there are also videos which I've come across on TikTok where people were planning their paycheck. Imagine someone is getting paid 1,500. Someone is getting paid 200, 2,000. Someone is paid 1,000. Imagine how you're going to pay, and your rent is 500. Your rent is 700. And the house owners now they're raising more prices to the rent. Okay. I came across a video saying someone was paying about 800. Now the house is about 1,500 euro dollars. Imagine that. How is someone going to manage to pay that, and their paycheck is not even going to manage that? So people are now giving up. They're going to live in cars. you know People are now saying this American dream is just, it can't happen, it can never happen. Now they're slowly giving up. They're saying, I don't know what to do. They're now living in their cars. They're working two jobs, but these two jobs, even if you put this paycheck together, they're not even able to pay all the bills. People are not, they've given up. They have to choose what to pay. If they're choosing to pay gas, they're choosing to pay electricity, they're choosing to pay water over something. They can't go to a luxury restaurant, or they can't go to a restaurant, a simple basic restaurant, to have food. Like, they have to go there after some weeks, or people stopped even eating out because they can't afford it. People that have stopped doing their hobbies because it's expensive for them. They can't risk this. They have to pay for things which are very, very much important, you see. So their paycheck is very tight. Like, you know that you are working for this, but all your money is gonna be gone once you get paid on that particular day. You know how these people are stressed. People are hating their jobs. Like, they're working harder to make ends meet, but it's not happening at all. So guys, kindly asking, okay, so if you're going through this, we are You are not going through this alone. A lot of people are going through that. People are in debt, a lot of debt, okay, because of the system. So don't blame yourself. We A lot of people are going through this. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I just want to say thank you. Bye.